Alright, first snow of the season, time to go snow blowing. Alright, let's see if we can get a first pull here. We'll go fuel on, ignition on, throttle full, choke closed, prime. I already filled it up with gasoline where I took the ethanol out of it. I should make a video on that. Let's see if it starts up. Alright, well, the yard is done, or should I say the driveway and walkway is done, but I lost my drive. I was out in the street goofing off, playing, and it just quit on me. So I don't know whether it's just a cable adjustment or I need a new drive shoe. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. Alright, get my jacket and gloves off. It's amazing how hot it gets out there, or I don't know, your body gets hot, I don't know. By the time I'm done, I've taken my gloves off and jacket and I'm fine. So I don't know what it is about the cold winter temperature where I'm not shivering, freezing cold. But anyway, let's take a look at this. Have to put something so it doesn't leak out of the gas cap. Alright, this should work. Let me try it. I didn't fill it up all the way to begin with, so yeah, this will work. Alright, let's flip it up. Alright, I'm going to take the belly plate off and see if it's a cable adjustment or whether I need to replace the drive wheel. Alright, I don't know what these were originally, but I've replaced them. And now they're 7/16, but that's not factory. And I'm going to need a higher number. Going to have to break it loose. Alright, do that 6 times. Alright, I put the lever in reverse to get a straight on shot here. And then the sides, I typically take off the wheels because it's super easy, and then I can get to the pan. So let me do that. Alright, I already feel grease, so I'm going to go ahead and do my trick. This is what we do in industry. When I worked at power plants, you put on a cotton glove, and then your nitrile glove, or vinyl, everyone's nitrile now. Just slips right on. Also keeps you from sweating. It's not really for warmth in the winter. That's not its purpose. it's not hot in the summertime and it's not going to keep you warm in the wintertime. Anyway, all right, let's take that off, see what we got. Remember not to lose your key. I don't know why, as much as I clean this thing, I always find a mess in here. It's not too bad. Alright. Well, I see a belt. Do you see a belt? You see that belt? For some reason, it's loose. I'll have to tighten it up. Maybe if I just pull on it a little bit, it'll get tight. Anyway, belt came off, so I'll fix that and see if I can have some more fun today. Alright, I just fed it on. Don't know what's going on with all that racket, but I got the belt back on the back pulley, and I have to take the cover off to see if it's okay up front. So believe it or not, I'm going to do a quick inspection, button it back up, and go from there. Okay, this is totally weird. I thought this was all standard, but I could only get my metric to work. So I got a 10 millimeter here and a 6 millimeter here. I just wanted to take the slack out of it a little bit. You know, nothing major, nothing to write home about. Just kind of get a little bit of the play out of it. And it's just so weird. I thought this was all standard. Maybe it's just the engine. Doesn't make sense. I don't know. So just use the wrenches at work. All right. That seems to be good. Where am I at? I am trying to do something. Oh yeah, I'm going to look at the front. Put the wheels back on. All right, the key is not square, so I'm going to put the tall side up. So let's see if it's tall side up here. I'll know in a second. Okay, time to put the key in. It's a tall side and short side. So the short side is going up and the wide side goes in the cutout here. So we'll put that in. Slide the wheel on. I know that's correct because it wouldn't go on the other way. Maybe I should leave that in the video. Alright, lock it down. Alright, pan back on. Make sure this thing gets all lined up correctly here. Oh, that was pretty easy. I like the screws I've purchased better than the ones that came with it. See how the threads don't go all the way to the end, so you can stick it in there for a start before you bring it all the way down. And I screwed up because I should have left the wheels off so I can gain access to the screws more better. So let me pop them off and get the screws on. All right, I'll take this out of service position now. Let's see here. All right, let's look at the belts. All right, I got 3/8 in 2 places. This one's pretty easy, but I'm still gonna need something long, and I'm gonna need something long to go down on the other side. And we'll also get to see if I can clear my attachment there, my headlight attachment junction box. Oh, I wasn't in frame. So I put this on in another video where I put on an LED light. It's where my nest of wires are living. Alright, let's see if that comes off. I still have the screw down over there too on the other side. Engine's not too hot. Seems pretty flexible. The screw really doesn't seem to want to fly out of there. Let's see here. I don't know if that needs to come off or not. Let's see where I'm at. There we go. Alright, well, that's the first time I've had that off. So let me zoom in there. Not with the camera, with my eyeballs. Let me make sure the belt's on correctly. Well, I get to figure this out. Maybe you saw it before I did, but here's the belt. And here's the groove path for the belt to reside in. And for some reason, the belt is not there. So I need to move the belt from here to there. Ha ha. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. So the camera wants to occupy the same space I want to occupy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these bolts out, take the belt guide, safety guide off, and then I'll try and feed it back on there. I'll just move the tensioner right here. Whoops, not in frame. The tensioner right here, I see a spring on it, so I'll just pull this back. Ooh, wow. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my gosh, I fixed it while I was on camera. And I'm not even a trained mechanic. I'm an Aaron snowblower mechanic. But anyway, wow. You know, I'm going to put the cover back on, see if it works. And if it does, then I'll just keep on going. Alright, the one screw does not come out, which is good. See, it has like this keeper on there. So that's a little FYI. Something I learned, because I was worried when I was taking this off it would pop off and run away. They're good. They know how to hide. They're really good at hiding. And then the other side, I didn't even have to take the screw out all the way. You can see it just slides over top of the screw's threaded area. So anyway, let me get this back on. So that really wasn't as bad as getting it off. I just kind of stretched it open and off it came. Now that's lined up. This is kind of a blind fit here. So make sure that's lined up, make sure I don't cross thread it, and lock it down. Right, well, that was pretty easy. 3/8. Alright, sometimes I take these cuts and in editing and I'll lower the sound and stick them back in, and other times I'll just move the camera really far away and zoom. So let me try the move really far away and zoom. Alright, hopefully the sunshine will melt the snow, because that was the whole idea. I mean, as you can see, it really wasn't all that deep. I mean, it's not like I really needed a snowblower. But what I like to do is I found that by getting that top layer of snow off, then the sun comes in and just melts all that little debris that's left over, and my driveway's clear. Okay, so I'm all zoomed in. I'm going to fire it up, and then I'm going to tilt it up and hit the drive and see if the wheels spin. So that, as they say, is that. Okay, so that was a first snow of the season. I learned something about the snowblower as far as the belts go. I don't know, that's how you learn things, I guess, just by going in there and doing it. Believe me, in the past, I've screwed up many things and had to go to the shop and they would say, "Who was in here messing with it and screwing it up?" And I'd say, "I don't know. Must have been the shop down the street." So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.